If you're out here looking for magic pickup lines or psychological tricks to control a woman's heart, you've already lost the game. In fact, your search for a shortcut is exactly why you're likely hitting a wall of emotional resistance. Here is a harsh reality that the alpha male podcasts and rom-coms definitely hid from you. A woman doesn't surrender to a man because he's clever. She melts because he is biologically safe. If you think you know how to talk to women, this script is about to roast your entire approach. Most men use words like a weapon or a lure. But the men who actually win the heart use words as a nervous system reset. And trust me, this only gets crazier. The tension in modern dating isn't about lack of options. It's about a lack of emotional attunement. We are living in an era of performative masculinity, where men are taught to be stoic, distant, and impressive. But while you're trying to look like a final boss, the woman across from you is subconsciously scanning your every micro-expression for one thing: safety. In a world that is increasingly loud, aggressive, and transactional, a woman's walls are not a challenge for you to break. They are a protective barrier for her soul. When you try to game her, those walls get thicker. But when you use specific linguistic markers that signal deep attunement, her defense mechanism, the amygdala, literally shuts down. The core issue is that we've forgotten the difference between talking and witnessing. Most conversations are just two people waiting for their turn to speak. But melting someone's heart requires a shift from "I want to be heard" to "I am here to see you." This matters because women, historically and biologically, have had to be hyper-vigilant. Whether it's societal pressure, parentification in childhood where they had to manage their parents' emotions, or simple survival in a world that often ignores their needs, most women are carrying a heavy, invisible backpack of emotional labor. To understand the impact, we have to look at Polyvagal Theory, developed by Dr. Stephen Porges. This theory explains how our nervous system scans for cues of safety or cues of danger. When a man is trying too hard or being manipulative, he sends out danger cues. But when he uses phrases that foster co-regulation, he triggers her ventral vagal state, the state of rest and digest, connection, and vulnerability. Imagine a fictionalized version of a common Friday night. You come home, and she's stressed. Most men will say, "What's wrong?" or "You should just do X to fix it." This is a system failure. It tells her you want the problem of her emotions to go away so you can have a peaceful night. You're making her stress about you. But the man who understands the melting point says something different. He says, "I can see how much you're carrying right now, and you don't have to carry it alone while you're with me." This isn't a line. It's an acknowledgement of her internal reality. Expert insight from neurobiology tells us that labeling an emotion, affect labeling, significantly reduces the activity of the amygdala. By simply saying, "I see you're overwhelmed," you are literally, chemically calming her brain. The cost of unresolved emotional distance is the silent divorce, or the roommate syndrome. If you never learn to use these phrases of attunement, you will experience the long-term effects of inaction. Symptoms in adulthood include a partner who is physically present but emotionally checked out. You might experience unhealthy coping mechanisms where one partner becomes hyper-independent because they don't believe the other can actually handle their true self. If you ignore the need for deep safety, her heart won't just stay closed. It will eventually move on to find an environment where it can breathe. So how do you shift the narrative? You start by embracing vulnerability, yours and hers. You stop trying to win and start trying to connect. 3 actionable phrases that change the game. 1. You're safe to be exactly as you are right now. This is the ultimate surrender trigger. It tells her that her messiness, her anger, or her sadness won't make you leave. It gives her permission to stop performing. 2. I've got the world for a bit. You just be here with me. This targets the hyper-independence many women feel forced into. It signals that you are a competent container for her life. 3. Your energy shifted just then. Tell me what's really on your mind. This shows attunement. It proves you are paying more attention to her soul than your phone. Take a moment for a reflection prompt. When was the last time I asked a question that required me to actually listen for 5 minutes without offering a solution? Healing a disconnected relationship or starting a new one on the right foot is not about quick fixes. It's about a non-linear journey of building trust. You will mess up. You will get frustrated. That's okay. Self-compassion is the foundation. Allow yourself to be a beginner in the language of the heart. I want to validate your desire for connection. It's not weak to want a woman to surrender to you emotionally. It is a primal desire for intimacy. But remember, she can only surrender to the degree that she feels held. You are the container, and she is the flow. If the container is cracked or inconsistent, the flow will stop. If you want to go deeper into the professional side of this, look into emotionally focused therapy, EFT, or read Hold Me Tight by Dr. Sue Johnson. These resources explain how attachment theory dictates our romantic lives and how we can heal attachment injuries from our past. Connecting with a community of men who prioritize emotional intelligence over alpha posturing can also provide the mutual support needed to break old, toxic habits. Healing and growth are a process, not a destination. As you learn to speak the language of safety, you'll find that you aren't just melting her heart, you're opening your own. Reframing the struggle from "how do I get her" to "how do I create a space where we both can thrive" leads to true empowerment. Imagine a future where you don't have to guess what she wants because you are so attuned to her nervous system that you can feel her needs before she speaks them. That is the vision of healing and growth. You can reclaim your relationships and your happiness by simply being the man who is brave enough to say, "I see you, and I'm not going anywhere." Science isn't perfect, but it proves one thing. Safety is the only aphrodisiac that never wears off. Stop looking for the magic words and start being the safe harbor.